I'm a certified flexologist with StretchLab in Glenview. For those of you who aren't familiar with StretchLab, we are a health and lifestyle brand specializing in one-on-one stretching. We also have group classes as well. So today is kind of a taste of more of a group class format. Today is National Foam Roller Day. So I'm running a foam roll workshop. For those of you that don't know, foam rolling is really a great myofascial technique. So it's kind of like a self-massage. It's really good for relieving tightness in muscles and increasing range of motion. And it's something that you yourself can do at home when you're feeling sore. So today I'm going to kind of go through some different foam roll mobilization techniques and ways to use the foam roll to get into a deeper stretch. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna just have all of you mute your microphones, so the only voice you can hear is mine.
Good idea.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to start. So I'm going to go over to my mat and I'm going to grab my foam roll. So we're going to kind of start with some upper thoracic mobilization. This is really important. It's something that all of us, especially since we're working from home, you know, you're sitting at your desk a lot more, or maybe you're not getting up and walking as much as you should. So it's really important here to, you know, mobilize that thoracic spine. So I'm going to have you start on your back. Your foam roll is going to be lengthwise.
No, John?
Here's what I do.
And so your foam roll is going to go kind of mid upper back, like right in the middle of your rib cage, okay?
Where's the foam roller right here?
Okay.
So I'm going to have you put your hands behind your head, so interlace your fingers.
Come here.
And then all we're going to do here is you're going to bend backwards and then bring it up, bring it forwards. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
So you're going to go back and forth. And you're going to keep doing this. I'm going to time you guys. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. And then we will move on. Today, the kind of format is I'll do everything 30 seconds twice through. If it's a singular like body part exercise, we'll probably go 30 seconds with the rest and then probably repeat it twice on each side. So right now we're just mobilizing that T-spine, rolling over, coming back up. If you get some cracks and pops, that's okay. Another thing that I would really like to address is that if you find a spot today when we're doing something that feels extra tight, feel free to spend a little more time there. All right, so you're gonna take a rest here. Take a couple deep breaths in. And then when you're ready, you're gonna go back and do it again. So 30 seconds starting now. And everybody just make sure you have your microphone on mute. Okay, so the next thing, you can stay where you are. So that foam roll is going to stay in the exact same place. And what we're going to do now is you're going to lift the hips off the ground and you're just going to roll back and forth. So this is rolling the upper to mid back. Really making sure we get some good deep tissue in here. Like I said before, if you feel some extra tightness in some specific spots, feel free to take a little bit more time there. This is your practice and everybody is completely different. All right, take a quick break. And then we'll go again with that rolling of the upper back. Awesome. Okay. Now foam roll is going to stay in the same place. And what you're going to do, your head is going to stay down and we're going to go into a bridge. So you're going to lift your hips up and then come back down. So up and then down. Make sure that head stays back. Beautiful. Okay, so the next one, you're gonna start down, you're gonna bridge up, head's gonna come up, and then hips go down, heads go down. Bridge up, head comes up, hips go down, head goes down.
Who's this?
This is the girl who runs the company. Because it hurt like having this fall on my bed.
You should just, you know,
You're supposed to have a roller.
just do a topless thing
Why would I do that?
because you're more comfortable.
I think I'm on mute.
You think you're what?
On mute. Otherwise, she'll be hearing you. It's a Zoom thing.
Oh, I thought this was is your camera activated?
I think it's off.
Well, otherwise you were just exposed.
Perfect, guys. Okay, so we're done with the T-spine mobilizations. I hope everyone is still feeling great. We're gonna move on to chest openers. So what you're gonna do is your foam roller is gonna go lengthwise, so the same direction as your spine. And I want your head to be on the foam roller. So head, neck, and shoulders on the foam roller.
Oh, I'm supposed to grab a phone roller. That's the problem.
Let's see, you got a text from Susan Fisher.
And then so what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna gently rock side to side. Your arms are gonna be open out to a T. And you're gonna gently rock side to side here.
What's the face?
Over my ponytail.
And again, please make sure your microphones are muted so the only voice we can hear is mine. Thank you. Keep rolling side to side here. Take a quick break. Come down. You can move your neck around, roll those shoulders up. And then we're gonna get right back to that. So one more set. All right, guys, awesome. You're gonna keep the same position. So head, neck, and shoulders are gonna stay on the foam roller. The next two things we're gonna do, it's gonna be a pec stretch and a lat stretch. So we're gonna alternate between the two. So first one is gonna be the pec stretch. So head, neck, and shoulders on the foam roller. Your hands are gonna, palms are gonna face each other, and then you're gonna bring them overhead. So you wanna try to point your thumbs down. We're gonna hang out here for 30 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths. And then we'll try to release out and sit kind of deeper into the stretch. And then we'll bring it into our lat stretch. So the lat stretch, guys, head, neck, and shoulder on the foam roller, and you're just gonna make a field goal with your arms. So palms are gonna face the ceiling. Your elbows are going to be above the ground. You should feel a nice stretch right across the chest here. Make sure you're breathing. Some of this might be uncomfortable at times. Just make sure you keep breathing through it. Okay, we're gonna go right back to that first stretch. So arms overhead, palms facing each other. Drop those arms overhead. Thumbs try to go down to that floor. Deep breaths here. And then go into that second stretch where you are in a field goal post position. Very good. 10 seconds left here, guys. Perfect. All right. You can come on off of that foam roller, guys. Kind of shake it out just a little bit. We're going to go into more kind of low back stuff. So you're going to take your foam roll. You're going to put it at your low back. So right above kind of those hips bones, sits bones. And then we're going to do some just gentle rolling. So we'll go 30 seconds times 2 here. So all you're going to do, you're going to put it right down mid back, low back. And then you'll roll the mid back and then back to low. Try to find some spots that are tight, guys, and really try to massage those out. That's what foam rolling is for. Perfect, take a quick rest. And then we'll go one more time. Awesome. Okay. Next stretch we are going to do, foam roller is going to go across. We're going to put it kind of mid back. And then what we're going to do here is I'm just going to have you drop your knees to one side, bring them back up nice and easy, drop to the other side. Take a quick break. Maybe do a little forward fold. So put your feet out in front of you, kind of shake those legs out. Take a deep breath in, reach forward. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, guys. So foam roll in the mid to upper back. Drop those knees to one side, back to center. Bring them out to the other side. Make sure you keep breathing here. Perfect. Okay, everybody. So next thing we're going to do, it's called a three-way child's pose stretch. So I'm going to demo all three directions. So I'm going to start. So child's pose, for those who don't know, is you sit, you put your big toes together, heels are spread apart, you sit your butt towards your heels, and you kind of walk your hands out like so. So adding in the foam roller is really going to help us to get more of like an upper back, shoulder, and neck stretch. So three-way child's pose. Your wrists are going to go on the foam roll. Palms are facing each other. Thumbs are pointed up like this. So for those of you who can't see, they're going to be like this. So toes together, sit those butt back towards your heels. And you're going to put this up here. And then all you're going to do is you're going to kind of roll forward right about below your elbows and then sit your butt back. So we're going to go kind of back and forth here for 30 seconds. Really try to hold and deepen that stretch if you feel you need to, guys. This is your practice. Okay, guys, down in the center. So now you're going to take your foam roller, you're going to rotate it. Your right hand is going to go on the top, then your left hand. So you're going to rotate it like a 45-degree angle. Roll forward, sit that butt back. Forward, sit that butt back. We'll do this for 30 seconds. Keep going, just a couple more seconds there.
Yes. See, there's like 27 people doing this.
All right, guys, so now you're going to switch to the left side. So left hand's going to go on top. From the right, roll to the left, sit that butt back. You really want to try to get into the side body here. A foam roll is not great only just for rolling yourself out. You can also use it as a prop to get deeper in certain postures. That's what I'm using this for. It's really important. It's a really great tool to have. Keep going here. Couple more seconds. Perfect, guys. Okay, we're gonna do another side bend stretch here. So for those of you that are familiar, we're gonna do a pose called mermaid pose. So what mermaid pose is I'm gonna take my right leg in front and I'm gonna put it so my knee is down and I'm gonna bend my left heel towards my butt. So I'm gonna take my foam roller and I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna put my right forearm on it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my left arm up and I'm gonna bend towards the foam roll. And then I'm gonna slide up. So bend down towards that foam roller, slide up. We'll do like 3 more reps here. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we'll switch sides. So right foot is going to go behind, left foot in front. Foam roller is going to be on that left forearm. Bend, reach, slide, bring it back up. We'll go 3 more here. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. So we're going to move on to the upper body. So I'm going to start on my left side. We're going to roll out the shoulder cuff area. So this one, it's pretty much, it's a really tender area. So if you can't do a lot of rolling per se, that's fine. Just try to get a little bit of movement in. You can kind of go back and forth. The foam roller doesn't even have to move. You can move around the foam roller, so you can kind of move your body around and just play with it as you see fit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this foam roller, I'm going to lie down, so it's right here. So kind of just below that shoulder butt. So my left arm's going to be on there. And then for me, I'm the most tight in the front and the back of my shoulder. So I'm actually going to rotate forward and then back. If you wish, you can roll back and forth to massage that shoulder cuff. Everything is personal preference here. We're going to do this 30 seconds and we'll switch sides. Do a couple more there. Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to switch to the right side. You're going to lie down. That right shoulder is going to go on the roller. Roll up and down, gently massage it as you want. You can roll forward and back with it. If you get a tight spot, feel free to just kind of pause and hang out there for a second. Beautiful. We'll switch back to that left side, guys. Left shoulder is going to be on that roller. Go up and down. Perfect. Switch back to the right side. Awesome. Okay, guys, this next stretch is going to be a lat stretch. So you're gonna lie on, I'm gonna lie starting on my left side. And then what I'm gonna do, so to stretch your lat, you're gonna put the foam roller right here. So start in the middle of your armpit, walk 2 fingers out right here. So this really tender, squishy spot right here is what we're gonna roll. This does not require a lot of movement. It can be very uncomfortable if you move too much, actually. So just move at your own speed. So I'm gonna lift my left hand up. I'm gonna place this roller right under my armpit. My hands out in front. And I'm gonna kind of just maneuver back and forth to try to get into that lat. We'll roll here 30 seconds and then we'll switch sides. Perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna switch to the right side. So foam roller is gonna go under that right armpit now. Right arm goes over, gently roll back and forth. Beautiful. I'll switch back to that left side. I'm gonna start 30 seconds starting now. Perfect. Switch back to that right side, guys. We have 30 more seconds here. Make sure you're trying to get into those really tight spots. I know they're really uncomfortable, but it'll do you better in the end. I promise you that. Awesome. Okay, guys, so this next one, you're gonna be on your stomach. So it's gonna be a pec stretch. This is also another one. Muscle grip tends to be really, really tight, so we tend not to be able to move a lot. So what you're gonna do is this bottom part, so this part right here of your foam roller is gonna go into your chest. So I'm gonna do this single-sided, so I'm gonna do my right side first. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lie on this foam roller. So I'm gonna lie like this. And the top of this foam roller is into the top of my chest. I'm just gonna lie here and I'm gonna kind of maneuver myself around as I see fit, trying to loosen up that pectoral muscle. If your foam roller starts sliding out from under you, take a hand, put it on the top, try to keep it in place as much as you can. All right, guys, you're gonna switch sides. So it's gonna go into the top of that left pec. Move it around. Kind of cradle yourself. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to the other side. So back to the right side. And then we will switch back to the left. We'll go 30 seconds starting now. All right, guys, great job. Perfect. So the next one we're gonna do is gonna be kind of a trap, little trap roll. So you're gonna turn your foam roll at an angle and you wanna place it kind of between your shoulder blade and your neck. So I'm gonna put it kind of right there. So it's gonna be on a diagonal between my shoulder blade and my neck, and I'm just gonna rock back and forth over it and try to open up that trap in that middle back a little more. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then you are gonna switch your sides. So put that on an angle, between that right shoulder and that neck. Go back and forth here. Couple deep breaths here. All right, and relax, bring it back up. Okay, guys. So we're gonna move on to lower body, everybody's favorites. We're gonna get into pretty much everything. So glutes, hammies, IT band, TFL, calves, shins, calves, everything. We're gonna do it all. So we're gonna start with your glute. So I'm gonna sit on it like so, but I'm gonna shift my weight so that I'm rolling mostly one side of my glute. So I'm gonna kind of turn here onto my left side. I'm gonna cross my right foot over, and then I'm gonna massage up and down the left side of my left glute. We're gonna hang here 30 seconds. Again, if you find you're really tight, make sure you hang out in that spot a little longer. It's totally cool with me. All right, and then you're gonna switch. So put that weight more so on that right side. Massage that right side out. If you want, guys, you feel free to cross your left ankle over your right knee if that's something that feels good to you. Whatever you're most comfortable with here. Good, bring it back to the left side. Make sure you're breathing. And then you're gonna bring it back to the right side one more time. Just nice and easy. Awesome, guys, take a quick break. The next one we are gonna do is gonna be hamstrings. So hamstrings, you're gonna take your foam roller, you're gonna put it on your hamstrings, which are right here. And then you're gonna kind of lift yourself up and then roll back and forth. If you want it to be a little bit more challenging, you can cross one leg over the other, do it single leg or double leg too, it's up to you. Take a quick break here. Shake those legs out. Shake them out. Reach forward towards those toes. Take a deep breath in, reach your hands overhead, dive down. Try to pull on those ankles a little bit if you can. Give yourself a little bit of active release. Bring yourself back up. And then we're gonna go through one more time. Again, so hamstring rolling, you can do this single leg or double leg, it is up to you. Perfect. All right, guys, so the next thing we are gonna do is gonna be, we're gonna do the TFL. So the TFL is the tensor fasciae lata. It is a very small muscle that inserts from the hip to the top of your quad. People, a lot of times, they'll have TFL pain or hip flexor pain. So where this is, it's right here. It's really small, it's about this big. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of position myself as I see fit. So I'm gonna start on more of my side. So I'm gonna put this foam roller kind of right above, right in between my thigh and my hip. So I'm gonna start on my side, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my body more so I'm facing the ground. And you guys should feel, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but now we're gonna hang out here for 30 seconds. Just roll back and forth. Really small little movement to get the TFL. You don't wanna get into that IT band yet. Keep that going, just a couple more seconds there, guys. If you're starting to get fatigued, no worries. Feel free to take a break. Go grab some water if you need it. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So I'm gonna go on my right side now. Roll back and forth. Perfect. All right, guys, we'll switch back to the other side. Make sure you're breathing here. Beautiful. And then we're going to switch sides one more time. Really trying to work into those tough spots, guys. Perfect. All right, you guys, we're gonna do the IT band. So you're gonna lie fully on your side. So I'm gonna start on my left side. So your IT band is from here to here. So you can roll whatever length of that you want. So I'm gonna lie on my side. And then what I like to do for stability, I like to cross my right leg over and I like to roll up and down, kind of using my forearm as a prop here. Ooh. This is my least favorite one, guys. It's awful. All right, switch to the right side. And we will begin when you're ready. Awesome, guys. We'll bring it back to the center and we'll go left side one more time. So guys, another quick tidbit. We're gonna switch to the right side here really quick. Another quick tidbit about foam rolling. I might have mentioned this before in the beginning. So we're gonna start rolling that IT band on that right side. So I really love to do this really after I've had a really hard workout. So let's say I did a really hard HIIT routine today and I start getting sore, like let's say in a Monday evening, I make sure I roll on Monday night and then I make sure to roll Tuesday morning. So another great thing to use foam rolling for is activation. So you can actually use it as a warm up before your workout as well, because it kind of turns on your muscles and it tells them that they are working. Okay, guys, we're gonna do your adductors or your groin now. So you're gonna kind of position, so you're getting your inner thigh. So I'm gonna position my roller right on my inner thigh, and then I'm just gonna roll gently back and forth. You can bend your knee towards your chest. Do it this way if that's better for you. But I like to go on a diagonal and just kind of roll up and down that leg. So as I was saying, you can use this before a workout as an activation. It's great to turn on your muscles, tell them what's coming. It's great to use after a workout. And then I normally try to plan this into my routine once a week. So Sundays are normally my recovery day. So I normally will like stretch, foam roll, and walk on Sundays. It's kind of my like reset Sunday routine. But foam rolling can be used, you know, beginning, after, as a reset. But it's a great thing. It's a great tool to kind of keep in your toolbox. All right, guys, we're gonna switch to that other side here. So keep rolling those adductors. Beautiful. All right, guys, so we're gonna go to quadriceps. So quads, you're gonna be lying on your stomach, and then I'm gonna try to do both at the same time. So I'm gonna start with the foam roller right above my knees. Then I'm gonna lie with my forearms, and then I'm gonna roll myself forward and back. And what you can do here is you can kind of shift yourself to get more in the middle of that thigh, outside of that thigh. You just really kind of want to make sure you're getting all angles of that quad that you feel is sore. Good. Okay, guys, take a rest here. Feel free to do some cat and camel. So round up, look towards your chest. Round down, eye goes to the ceiling. Round back up. And then kind of sit your butt towards your heels. Quick child's pose here. We only have a couple more things left, guys, so stay with me. So we're gonna do quads one more time. Kind of roll back and forth. Take a couple turns, turn to the left, turn to the right. Okay, we'll back off just a second here. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we're gonna start to do those calves here. So I'm gonna start with single leg. So I'm gonna put this foam roller right underneath this part of my calf. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cross my right leg over my left. And then I'm just gonna sit up and kind of roll around on this calf. Oh, sorry guys, that's my cat. Beautiful. Okay, you're gonna switch to the other side. Left foot over right. And guys, if rolling doesn't feel good here, what you can do is you can just kind of roll that calf along on this foam roller. You'll guarantee to have some deep knots in there that this will help get out. So either roll I'll massage that guy out. Good. Okay, guys, you're gonna roll it down closer towards, we're gonna do your Achilles now. So this, same thing. So roll, kind of pump your ankle back. So toes toward your nose, point and flex. Get into that Achilles. Beautiful. Okay, guys, you're gonna switch to the other side. Feel free to maneuver around. Hit the inside, the outside. Awesome, guys. Okay, so we're gonna flip onto our stomach. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the tib anterior and your peroneals. So that's the muscles right here. It makes the front of our shin and our ankles and our feet really tight. So I'm going to lie on my side. I'm gonna put my right foot on top. I'm gonna put the foam roller on the inside of my leg, and I'm gonna kind of turn. I'm gonna roll up and down and kind of turn my leg back and forth. Just gonna kind of rotate. I'm gonna really get down into those muscles. Feel free to go down into the ankle. It'll be a little tight towards the bottom. Rotate. Really massage that guy out. All right, then you're gonna switch sides. So inside of that left leg is gonna go on that roller. Roll back and forth. Kind of massage that out, get down lower, right by that ankle. All right, guys, perfect. All right, we're gonna do one more big child's pose stretch. So toes pointing together. Your butt is gonna sit on your heels. Foam roller's gonna go out in front of you. Thumbs point up. You're gonna roll forward. We're gonna hold here for like 5 seconds. So do like 5 mini rolls for me. And then you're gonna push it back, sit it back. And then try to look towards your chest. Round that back a little bit. Bring it back out. Try to get everything going here. And then back towards your heels. And then forward. We're gonna go for a couple more seconds here, guys. Okay, guys, so you can unmute yourselves if you would like to. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Quick heads up, we will be opening again once the state says it is safe to do so. So again, my name is Emily. Feel free to stay on, reach out with comments, suggestions, questions, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes.